I was like, so you're gonna, and I think I said no. No, that.
It's a good question. The Music Inn first opened in, it was 1958, and the man who opened it was someone named Gerald Halpern. He sold in the beginning records and guitars. Then he sold other American folk instruments. And I came to the store in 1967. Jerry's wife died, and he started getting ill, and when he started staying home, he found poetry was his release. Years and years later, Claire came to the store and started coming to open mics. I got to know her a little bit.
He's very, very paranoid about the election. He's writing this epic poem right now about Kamala and Trump, kind of.
She asked me if she could have a poetry open mic. We tried it, and I enjoyed it. I found it stimulating for me and for a lot of people.
I can hear you now, mumbling, now drunk and hurt and stumbling over your unconscious bullshit. Bullshit. I'm inclined to believe you. But I'm torn, because if I trust you, then I trust you.
I have all faith so as to move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing.
None of it can go to waste, and your heart aches, but in a good way.
Turtle wranglers. The guilt bucket, you know what I
But
mean?
my aesthetic sense did not yet separate the particularities from the category of days or times of light.
But I forgive myself now.
Who are you here to listen to tonight?
Tonight I'm here to listen to your grandfather, Robert Cohen. And I'm very excited to hear from somebody from a different generation.
Well, yes, it was about 60 years ago that I hung out in the West Village, and then in the East Village, and she dies of everything. She dies of medicine, she dies of too little and too much. She dies of beautiful life. Grounded she flies, my unfinished flying girl. I think I've described the process. It's very mysterious to me. I always felt like a vessel. You know, I don't know where it comes from. It comes through me. And I'm not a mystical guy. There's a deep subconscious place that it wells up from, I think. And also from these cues from the world. The war in Gaza, the Israeli genocide in Gaza, led me to write that poem. And it's not a very political poem, but it's a visceral reaction to war. I fall in and out of love with my work. I have long periods I can't stand what I write. I just think it's worthless. And also just see, you know, how do you make a difference in the world with some poems? You know, I lose faith, but then it comes back. Just wonderful people, and I love it. that you're doing this here. I feel honored to have been invited. It was lovely.
Hello, you are on now.
Woo!
Hi guys. I am surrounded by leaves in their prime. I have entered the home of someone who is not ready to leave. They haven't made plans, but their voices are too quiet to protest. I am surrounded by leaves in their prime. Soon they will twist and contort. They will dance and float and cry and sing and turn brown and into dust. But only after they have turned marvelous, and only after they've caught my eye again. I am surrounded by leaves in their prime. I like them this way. I love these green things, these individuals which always return, and bless me as if I'd sneezed every minute on my walk through the park. What does it mean to be in one's prime? Am I in my prime? And then am I surrounded by my comrades? Or is my life more similar to the veins on the underside of the leaf? Complex and spreading, faltering, rising, honorable because it is like no other. I am surrounded by leaves in their prime. Recently I have fallen ill with love. I am so sick. I have a horrible cough. I feel that we are two mighty oaks whose roots have extended themselves and are shaking hands beneath the surface. She has a beautiful name, and I am now on the 5th chapter of her smile. I have a signed copy, signed by the author, and kissed by the reader. I am surrounded by leaves in their prime. And I imagine that by the time they crumble, and during the months I see only that they are gone, and by the time they claw their way back, and during the months I see them dance again, I will still love her even more than now, and her and I will comment on how we love being surrounded by leaves in their prime. Thank you.
That's all I can say right now about the music end. Bye-bye. All right.
I have to find it. Hold on.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
The water tastes like shit.
Louder.
The water tastes like shit. I need a chaplain.
Caused to storms and earthquakes, but 'tis not massive. I am no Othello.
I hope you're good.
You beautiful man, you.
It's tough out here.
I don't think that one's on.
I don't think so either.
I know it's changing my life.
Yeah, I feel like it's changed my life. That's a great point.
I dare you to ask the next person who walks by if I see them. Jamaican. Where are you from?
Joe Biden, you guys at midnight.
Stop it! Every time I look at you, you're not giving me a good. You're setting another camera.
What's your emergency?